Our family was never going to give up. We were not going to be swept away.
Colten Boushie's mother, Debbie Baptiste, is speaking out about a report into her son's 2016 shooting death. She was joined by her lawyers, elders, First Nations leaders, and others at a news conference Monday. Baptiste says the report validates many of the family's concerns. Baptiste says nothing will bring back her son, but she says he'd be happy she's helping other First Nations people.
If Colten could hear me now, he'd be proud that we continued fighting and we never gave up.
The Red Pheasant Cree Nation man was fatally shot 4 years ago by farmer Gerald Stanley. In a trial that gripped the nation, Stanley's lawyer argued his client accidentally shot Boushie in the head with a handgun at point-blank range. The lawyer also noted key pieces of evidence, such as blood spatter, fingerprints, and footprints, were not reliable because RCMP didn't secure them. Stanley was acquitted. Boushie's family launched a complaint to the RCMP watchdog agency called the Civilian Review and Complaints Commission. Its report lists several problems with the investigation and with the way the family was treated. The CRCC says Boushie was not committing any crime on the day he was killed, contrary to the impression left in the RCMP's initial news release. The report says the highly aggressive and intimidating way Boushie's family was notified inside her own home was also wrong. The CRCC also noted RCMP destroyed internal records that were made the night Boushie was killed. It's unclear why.
If that doesn't speak of discrimination and racism, I don't know what does.
Many of those gathered here today said that the report has been a long time coming and that it was wrong to make the family wait 4.5 years for answers. Other First Nations leaders echo the family's frustration.
Had I killed a white boy on my Indian land in my yard, I'd have been arrested immediately, threw in remand, and I'd be serving 25 years to life in jail right now. No questions asked.
The Prime Minister also weighed in on the report.
I had the privilege of sitting down with Debbie and Colten Boushie's family a couple of times over the past years, and I told them what I will repeat today, that the way they were treated was unacceptable. We have seen, unfortunately, examples of systemic racism within the RCMP, within many of our institutions, and we need to do better.
RCMP say they believe officers acted with the best of intentions, but they are taking the report seriously and have enacted many of its recommendations already. The police union is not happy with the report. It says the report was biased against its officers because it took the family's version at face value and discounted many of the accounts of the officers. As for the Boushie Baptiste family, they say they won't rest until all Indigenous people are treated equally and fairly by the justice system. Jason Warick, CBC News, Whitecap, Dakota Nation.